What is going on, world? It's a beauty day in the Forest City. This last week here has been pretty sporadic in terms of weather. Like 3 or 4 days ago, it was pouring rain. It was honestly like plus 17. People were walking around with their shorts on. And now the snow is back. But after about 3 to 4 days, the sun is finally back. So I kind of wanted to shoot this video outside today. Enjoy the little bit of vitamin D that I can soak up in this cold weather and kind of just rant and discuss this this issue, this topic, this subject. I want to know your guys' opinions on this. I want to know if this affects you, if you feel and notice this upon your own journey as well in life, because this is the whole reason I created this YouTube channel. This is the whole reason I started documenting my life and documenting my journey through this world, is because sorry, I just brewed up my morning coffee. I started oil pulling again, so I kind of pushed my coffee off for the morning, so I feel like I kind of need it right now, but cheers, world. But the whole reason for me creating this YouTube channel is in an effort to kind of legitimize myself in certain areas and certain factors and certain factions of my life. So you guys can tell that I'm trying to be as open and honest as possible, that like when I discuss this issue, I'm not trying to bullshit you. I'm not trying to fill you up with all this spiritual voodoo hooey gooey bullshit. Like, I'm here just to discuss this and be as open and honest as possible. And there's a lot of things out here in life and in the world that we can't measure yet. You can't hold up a little reader and detect energy between two people. But you can feel that energy. You can feel that love. You can feel that attraction. But this has to do more with like religion and being kind of guided by something. Now, when I go look back at the last few years of my life, and even as new issues and topics and ideas come to me, I feel as if someone's guiding me through this. And now I am not religious at all. I went to a Catholic school for most of my life, like throughout elementary school and even high school, but I was never deeply religious. My parents never went to church every Sunday. I basically only went to church with my school, and that was basically the only way religion was kind of in my life. My parents wanted me to be part of it, but they didn't want to force it upon me, which I really appreciate, and I believe it's helped me through my life and to develop these certain ideas. You know, having religion there, but it not being forced upon me, so I can make my own choices, so I can make my own decisions for myself. But one thing that you really hear when you're reading the Bible and probably many other religious books and testaments and all these types of things is that a lot of people said that they talked to God. That they were in a forest by themselves, they were by some burning bush, and God talked to them. He spoke to him. He told them what they need to do in their life and to accomplish their life task and to get upon their own life journey. Now, as I mentioned there, I am absolutely not religious at all. I do not believe that there is a being or one person or one kind of thing that is guiding all of us, that is watching us all upon our paths and our journeys. But I feel we all have a life task, and there is something propelling us to fulfill this life task in life. And as we fulfill this life task, it's almost as it's meant to be. The things that you learned in the past, the kind of issues you had with human beings, the fights, the arguments, the things that you have learned, the person that you are slowly becoming over time, it's as if it's all connected. And this is what I feel is happening upon my journey. I discussed issues 3 to 4 months ago with people on Facebook, or had conversations, as you guys might see, with the discussion with a vegan, or discussing discussing racism with racists and bigots, and even some videos I have coming out in the next few months that I've already filmed and had made. And I feel like things and issues and certain factors are happening to me in my life right now, or have happened to me in the past, or are going to be happening to me in the next few months here, because I'm on this life task. I feel as if someone or something is guiding me through this. No one's talking to me. No one's saying, Peter, Hungarian experiment, today you need to wake up and you need to do this today. But as I get involved with these issues and then I develop certain ideas, or I read a book several months later, I'm like, oh my God, it's like all this is being connected. It's as if I was supposed to meet Matt McKeever. It's as if I was supposed to meet Stefan Simonovic. It's as if I was supposed to meet Charlie. It's as if I was supposed to make this YouTube channel. But I didn't hear a voice telling me, Peter, you need to make this YouTube channel. It's all as if things were kind of going through it. And this is where it's really weird, and I believe we all need to be documenting our lives, because to talk about this, if I didn't have some form of legitimacy behind me, people could call me crazy. Oh, look at this guy acting like he's being told by God what to do and where to go and how to live his life. Oh, look at how full of himself he is. And I'm just trying to be open here. This is how I feel at this point in my life. I feel, and don't get me wrong, 4 to 5 years ago, when I was first starting this journey, before I was even considering starting this journey, I felt like the opposite. I felt as if everything was pulling me away from the right things. And I believe it's because I was doing all the things in life. I was chasing the money. I was chasing what society was telling me to do. I was chasing what society was telling other people they should be doing, and I thought that was right for me. But until I got upon my own life task, until I started developing the skills and knowledge that I believe would help me at that point in my life, and then developing more, going a whole mile every single day just to get that little inch, I believe that it's opening these opportunities, it's opening these doors that I would have never had. And as I mentioned there, it's almost as if someone's guiding me. I'm just taking these steps in life, and the path is forming before me. And I know that's really weird. I believe it's a very spiritual thing to say and discuss, but this is something that I believe we as humans need to be discussing more. But from a legitimate standpoint in life, I can sit there on the bus with someone and have someone tell me how they think they're being talked to by God. But if I have no idea of where they are at in their life, or what led them to that conclusion, or how they stumbled upon that idea through knowing and understanding a whole lot about their life, I might just think they're a little cuckoo, a little crazy. So I want to know what you guys think. Have you started developing skills and knowledge? Do you feel like you are stumbling upon your life task? If so, does it feel like someone's guiding you through it? Does it feel like, almost in a religious, spiritual way, that there is someone telling you and helping guiding you through your path? Because if so, I want to know. I want to understand this stuff. Because as I mentioned there, we don't have these. There's still so much in life that we as human beings, we cannot measure. We can't measure this energy. We can't measure these fields yet. I'm really interested in this kind of stuff, and this is the whole reason I started this journey. I have so many questions in life. There's so much more I want to know and understand and ponder and discuss with you guys out there in the world, because I know the more we discuss these types of things, the more these issues are going to come out in everybody's day-to-day lives. And I believe the more we're discussing this, the more we're going to draw question to it, the more we're going to figure out a way to measure this kind of shit. The more we're going to understand and figure out how to actually figure out this stuff is a factor in our lives, and how to optimize it and how to get the most out of it. Right now, I'm just going day to day. I'm just trying to get that little inch every single day. But getting that little inch every day, it's piling up into this man that I'm aspiring to be, this man I'm aspiring to become. And I would not be able to do it with you guys in my life without this amazing support group I have right now. Being able to vocalize my ideas and my opinions and my theories with the world, and have other people out there judge and critique and analyze it. So I'd love to know what you guys think. Make sure you hit that like button and leave a comment for me. I am the Hungarian Experiment.